News Extra is next and presented today by Jolliffe Funeral Home, and here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. And our guest today is Billy Estes. And we're also going to have a little short interview with Zoe Keating, who is going to be performing at the Midwest Theater coming up this, actually a week from today. A week from today on the 17th is when Zoe Keating will be there. And before we get to the interview, Billy, real quick, tickets are going very well for this.
Tickets are going extremely well for the show. There's, as of yesterday, there was about 65 seats left on the main floor. We have adequate balcony seating, a little over 200 plus seats up in the balcony. But if you're wanting to see Zoe on the main floor, would recommend probably calling in the next few days or hopping online and getting those tickets secured.
All right, how much are tickets, real quick?
Tickets are $15 for members on the main floor, $18 for non-members, $16 in the balcony, and then we have a family pack ticket for balcony or main for $40 for 2 adults and as many students or children that you have that live in your house.
All right.
So if you're not sure about introducing your kids to a different type of music, it's a good deal to check it out for not a lot of money.
Right. And again, this is a week from tonight, and we did a little interview with Zoe Keating earlier in the week. This is how it went.
Zoe Keating will be at the Midwest Theater here in Scottsbluff. Zoe, I guess, first of all, thanks for taking the opportunity to come to the theater here. What have you heard about Scottsbluff?
Well, I've heard that it's a little cold in the winter, but I'm prepared. I'm prepared to wool underwear. My wool underwear. But I actually don't know that much about it, and I feel that's my boss thing.
All right, I think you'll really like the acoustics. Tell us about, everybody's going to say, okay, she's playing the cello, maybe that's not my thing, but yours is a little different act than somebody just standing up there and playing the cello, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm playing, playing softly, but I really cut my teeth in the music world by playing cello with a lot of sort of rock band, rock pop artists. And I think in some ways that sort of combines those worlds. And so I'm playing, it's definitely popular music influence, classical, and it's orchestral music, but I'm the only one playing. I've got a computer updated me, and I sample the cello, and build up all the layers, control it with my feet, and make it like as though there's an orchestra of cellos that you can hear.
That's pretty incredible. How did you get going on something like this? How did you determine this is kind of what you wanted to do?
Well, I used to work in the tech industry. I worked at a software startup, so I was pretty familiar with working with computers. And at the same time, I was composing music.
They said she
And,
looked really young, and she's not that young. I'm 40 years old. Because she's talking about her baby, only 20 months old, and I looked at the picture and I go, she looks pretty young.
Started, recording layers one after another, and then it kind of became my medium, and I really just started. So that's sort of how it happened. It happened really organically, and one thing led to another. Before I knew it, I had like 32 layers of cello.
You're on a lot of music scores. You're on a lot of movie scores too, aren't you? You've done quite a few, haven't you?
Yeah, there's I work with Mark Eichmann, who's known for writing scores for like Secret Life of Bees and Warrior, and then The Conspirator, which came out last year, the one about the Abraham Lincoln assassination. And so I work with Mark quite a bit to sort of do the cello parts and to make these sort of ethereal string arrangements. But then I've done a few smaller independent scores, just on my own, and I hope to do more of that. I think cello lends itself to a lot of different movie styles.
Okay, and you're a fairly young person. How old are you?
I'm not that young. I just had my 40th.
Well, you look young on the TV cover.
Yeah, it was actually my 30th birthday that I
Doesn't she? Did you think she's 40 years old looking at that? I wouldn't have thought it.
I went through the .com crash, and I was like, what am I doing? Music is my life, and I never stopped playing. So I launched my career on my 30th birthday, and here I am 10 years later. So.
Do you like traveling?
I do like traveling. I
She was in France a couple of weeks ago.
I have a 20-month-old. And so he's been to every concert since he was born.
musicians that are
sort of like
self-releasing
a song,
albums.
it's almost like a circus sometimes.
Technology
The
that
baby
using
swings
it
backstage.
to promote their own careers. I
Yeah.
forget the name of it. It was interesting to watch this hour-long Q&A.
I noticed on your tours, it seems like the shows that are March sellouts are the ones in the larger cities like Boston and New York and places maybe you've played several times before. Obviously these folks have heard you before and they're coming back.
Well, it seems like, I think sometimes it's radio listeners. Like, I did some work with this show called Radio Lab, and I know that a lot of their listeners are in New York and Boston and stuff, so I think that's been a big help for me. And then it is true that I have been to, New York and Boston more than I've been to Scottsbluff. Sometimes it's a little hard to get to the middle of the country, and it's so easy to get to New York.
Played in Nebraska.
So I have been there a few times, but hopefully that'll change, and maybe I'll be a regular visitor.
Not bad. She's playing in Omaha.
Omaha on
Where you
Valentine's
play
Day.
in,
In
some of the
Omaha on
bigger cities.
Valentine's.
You played some of the historic halls.
Like in Seattle, I've played in a place called the Triple Door. I think my music comes across best in sort of settings where, like, I can talk directly to the audience. So I like to play in places that aren't too big, that are, so in New York I play a lot of, let's say it's like smaller jazz clubs, like the Bahamas, which is one. I might do like multiple nights, and we do 2 nights at a venue. I used to play with a cello rock band called Rasputina, and we would play for larger places, like King, things like that.
Fantastic. Well, I think you really like the Midwest Theater. It's a very historic theater that's been renovated. The acoustics are good, and you'll be able to do that one-on-one with folks here.
Yeah, that really, it really matters to me to sort of, I experience music and I like to share it with people, and when you're listening to music, it's like time stops having a meaning. It's like an hour goes by and was that 1 minute? And it comes into its own when there's an audience there with me. It's like I need the audience, and I just hope that we get to have that moment together where you don't know whether it was an hour or 1 minute. So, yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to having you here at the Midwest Theater in Scotts Bluff, and we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Oh, thank you.
Sensitive, comforting, personal.
Okay.
Jolla Funeral Home.
We'll play just a little bit of, what are we playing? Is this Optimist? Is there something else?
The Optimist live track.
Will help
Okay.
you carry on the legacy of your family members and friends. With over 100 years of experience, we offer professional and personal attention to every detail in the planning process. We also offer advanced planning as a continuation to our services. That's Jolla Funeral Home. Our family serving your family for 3 generations.
Back on News Extra, we're talking about the appearance of Zoe Keating at the Midwest Theater a week from tonight. And we're going to play about, a minute or so of her music. This is a track called The Optimist, and it was done live, and this is a minute of that track.
Can't wait.
Should be pretty good.
Yeah. It's been a long time coming, it seems like.
Okay. Okay. All right, we are back here in the studio to listen to a little bit of what you're going to experience when you see her. It should be a lot of fun. Again, a week from tonight over at the Midwest Theater. Billy wants to talk a little bit about a couple other things real quick. Valentine's
Yeah, real quick.
night,
Well,
right?
not Valentine's
Actually
Day,
for
but
tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow night, Saturday, February 11th. We're going to be bringing back Midnight in Paris for an encore presentation. It is a 4-time Grammy Award winner, or Oscar nominated film. It's directed by Woody Harrelson, has Owen Wilson, Rachel McAdams, and Kathy Bates in it. If you have an appreciation for early English literature or art history, some of the characters that are portrayed in the film are Cole Porter, Scott and Zelda Fitzgerald, Ernest Hemingway, Gertrude Stein, Picasso, Salvador Dali, Henry Matisse, and T.S. Eliot. Just a great little film.
You say all that and it's a comedy.
It is, and it's a comedy. It's takes place in Paris, current day. Owen Wilson's character walks across the street one night as walking out at midnight in Paris, and is transported to the 1920s in Paris. And all of the upper-class socialites of the artistic community in Paris are socializing and just having a grand time, and he experiences Paris with them. And it's just a great little film. And so if you have your sweetheart, bring her out or him out, and come spend the evening with us tomorrow night. And for Valentine's, we do champagne and chocolate, $25. You can get those at the door. And don't forget, we have RDC back this weekend again with the zoo animals in front of We Bought a Zoo. So with that, I will bid everybody a great weekend.
All right.
So lots going on. Find us on Facebook. Visit MidwestTheater.com and find out what's going on. And tickets for Zoe Keating, 632-4311.
All right. Very good. Back to you, Dan.